Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to all. Welcome and welcome back. You know what? This morning I started to not do my Sunday morning car vlog. And I don't know why. I just felt like, I don't have anything to talk about. I really don't feel like saying anything. Nobody wants to hear it. I went through all of the feels and the thoughts this morning. But then I said, you know what? Even if one person, even if what I say or whatever comes out of my mouth gets to one ear or touches one heart, I should still say it, because each and every one of us matters. It's not about reaching the masses and getting 100,000, a million, bajillion views on things. Sometimes you have a message and you need to be obedient and relay that message, right? So with all of that being said, here I am. I am here, and today I just want to tell you all to turn your tests into testimonies. We all go through tests and trials and all the things, and oftentimes people feel ashamed or embarrassed about their past and the things that they've gone through and the things that they are currently going through. But don't look at it like that. Everything is all about perspective. Like how you view it, like whether you view your glass half empty or half full. So, none of us like to be tested, but the whole point of a test is not only to pass, but also to learn. All tests let me see how I would put it. In life, tests are simply, can't think right now. Tests are designed to challenge your skills and your abilities. It just shows what you know. What do you know? What have you learned? Okay, so there's this person that you cannot stand for whatever reason. Y'all just do not get along. But you've noticed that every time you turn around, you always have to interact or coexist with this person. The test in that would be, how do you respond? Do you let the person get the best of you, or do you learn from the patterns of the person and move accordingly? If you know the person is messy, or if you know the person is argumentative and they're always just start stuff, or if you notice that the person is sneaky, okay, how many times are you going to let the person do all of those things to you before you figure out how to maneuver through it? That's what the test is. It's like you still haven't learned that after that one jab you're supposed to duck. You gotta exercise the things that you have learned through these tests. And maybe your test is something more challenging, like our sister Leandria Johnson. She is really going through it, with the alcoholism and all of those things. And some people are judging her, and then there are others who are just praying for her, because though the people who are praying versus the people who are judging understand the season that she's in. We don't know what's going on in her life, but we do. And being that she has her celebrity status, we see her troubles publicly. We see her tests and her trials publicly. Now imagine if people could see the things that you go through publicly. I pray that Leandria ends up victorious and she can take those tests and trials and spiritual warfare, all the things going on with her, and turn them into a mighty testimony, and then use that same testimony to help the judgmental people who are currently judging her get through it when it's their turn. There are so many people dealing with things. We just deal with them privately. So if we turn our tests into testimony, then we can help others through their problems and their tests and their trials when they arrive, because they will arrive. I mean, if you haven't gone through anything, Just wait. Something's coming. As long as you live long enough, you're going to experience things, and some things are going to be harder than others, but just endure, learn even from your absolute worst situation. In that moment, learn, like, try to see, okay, this is bad, this is really bad. Okay, what is God trying to show me? What is God trying to teach me? Or what did God already show me and teach me that I ignored, and my free will got me into this situation? So what is it that I need to change? What is it that I need to be more mindful of? There's a learning situation in every single thing. Just like, say you're going through financial struggles. I know me, every time like my funds get too low, I start thinking about all the things that I purchased that I did not need, that I shouldn't have. And so, I know we've all like had like a stuffy nose or something. And you know how like when you have like a stuffy nose, you sit and you wonder how it used to be when you could breathe. You're like, man, I remember when I could just breathe. And you don't value being able to just inhale, exhale until you can't. So that's the same like with me. When I start to splurge and then money start looking funny and I can't move the way that I'm accustomed to moving, I start reevaluating. Like, did I really need another Louis bag? Like, did I really need the shoes to match the bag? And what I've done, I've stopped, I've paused, I've stopped all of the splurging and the stress shopping. Because like, my thing is, I don't smoke, I don't drink, but when I'm stressed or under pressure, I shop. So I had to go through some retail therapy and stop doing that. And as a result of not doing that, it's like, okay, all right, this is a lot better. Because every year I would have to go through my closet and donate, because there would be no room for my stuff. So I had to like create room. And I'm like, although, those things did bless other people, I'm like, you really got to stop doing this. Like, you giving away like thousands of dollars worth of clothes and shoes every single year. Like, just keep it and wear what you have and buy things when you need, and every now and then when you want something. But there's no need for you, Tosh, to continue to just splurge and buy clothes every year. So the tests and the trials, they don't have to be something like horrible. They could be something as simple as that. Or they could be things that are, devastating and upsetting or tragic. The whole point is, when you go through, try to learn something from them, and don't be ashamed of what you went through, because that's where your true wisdom and knowledge come from. You can't get advice or be wise if you've never gone through anything. Like, why would you listen to someone that's never been through, someone who has never overcome anything, someone who has never been faced with a challenge? Why would you listen to someone whose life has been perfect? Please don't talk to me. There's nothing you can say to me, because you have not gone through enough to be able to speak to me and to help me. So your tests and your trials, those are your stripes. Those are your stripes. Those things qualify you to be able to help the next man through. But if you have not gone through anything, then, we could Google what you're going to say. You're just providing empty advice, like, use your tests and your trials to help others. That is the moral. And I have to go. And I know this message is kind of like choppy all over the place, because I'm still like tired. I'm sleepy. But again, I'm being obedient to what God has called me to do, which is get up here and just talk to you, because somebody's going to hear this and someone's going to need it, even if it's just one person. Well, guess what? You are enough and you are important. And it's for you then. All right, I have to get in here. Have a great day. It's supposed to be stormy in a lot of areas. So if you are in one of those storm areas, please be safe. Please be safe and be blessed and be a blessing. Respectfully, Tosh.